Welcome on my Dance Venture channel. In this channel I'm gonna show you people arts, hobbies and culture, dancing for the world. So don't forget to push the subscribe button and welcome on my channel. I'm in Yeongju and right now behind me is happening a very unique ceremony. It's the oldest university in Korea, Sosuseowon, which actually is one of the heritages, UNESCO heritages, world heritages, and there are 9 of them in Korea. They were established during the Joseon dynasty and connects people who are into the Neo-Confucianism and they're spreading teaching and learning in the universities.
이경동정불의 소리교정 수요요간 사용만단부라 이열 불빙이한 호리 유차 천냥역처 상강기준 부범역주
This ritual is very unique. It's happening very rarely. Right now they are rewriting some learnings on the Canva. The ceremony behind me is called Jeang, and it re-embraces the ancient stages associated with scholars. During the Joseon era, Korean Buddhism suffered heavy persecution. Many templates were closed and buildings repurposed. Sosuseowon originally had been a Buddhist temple and then became a private academy. Neo-Confucianism is a kind of philosophy took from Taoism, and it represents metaphysical concept of the world where any individualism is connected with the universe by metaphysical forces, so that the humanity have impact how to connect in harmony with universe. It's a new way of learning and teaching. Opposite me you can see the central hall, lecture hall. where the whole ritual happened today. The professors gathering after the ceremony. You can see people hanging out. That's a perfect opportunity for them to meet and discuss maybe about philosophical practices or learnings. Neo-Confucianism is an extremely complex and deep field, but to put it simply, there are two core concepts: Li as a principle and Qi as a psychophysical force. Neo-Confucianism scholars believe that all beings in the universe shared an original nature comprising all of the principles in the world. Differences between individuals and types of beings came down to varying states of Qi within an individual, from turbid to clear or thick to thin, which affects its expression of the Li. The building you can see behind me tends to be food storage for rituals. Right now they are preparing the food for next ritual over here. It's said that it's been built in 1592, so in the same time as the main shrine, and located here for the convenience as it's very close to them.
야, 향이 좋네, 향이 좋아.
We're right now going with prepared food for the next ritual, which is gonna happen here.
The first college is this Sosuseowon.
It was the first school in Korea.
Yeah, first, and there was very about 4,000 philosophers graduated this school, and they become civil servant. They educate every people.
They are
They are
entitled.
Confucian, every people. And love everybody, and do kind to your friend, and then the country become very peaceful.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
feel that in
yeah,
Korea.
yeah.
People are very peaceful to each other.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
I was surprised. The Polish has came to here to study the original shrine.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
For Neo-Confucians, the main principle is realism. So reality and mystical reality connection with the universe. While the Buddhists were treating their enlightenment by meditations. So right now they are hanging what they wrote on a canvas. It took 1.5 hours, and right now it's being hanging on. Confucianism focused to follow by mind instead of meditating and going to the enlightenment. They were just focusing on learning, on enriching their mind by knowledge. As this whole university is about education and learning and veneration and interaction, it's been designed in very harmonic way. The surrounding of this and the buildings, the architecture over here corresponding to each other, which makes that place much more unique. And maybe for that reason in 2019 it's been listed on World Heritages with other 8 Sosuseowon academies over here, even if in the Korea nowadays still functions more than 50.
Today the legacy of Confucianism remains a fundamental part of Korean society, shaping the moral system, the way of life, social relations between old and young, high culture and its basis for much of the legal system. Confucianism in Korea is sometimes considered as a pragmatic way of holding a nation together without the civil wars and internal dissent that were iterated for Goryeo dynasty.
What is this? Is